Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, the rain is still happening. It's got a bit of a calm at the moment, but we've had rain. And I did post a little video of that, or at least I think so, in my Facebook this morning as I got up. I thought, wow, wow, wow. It's a bit unusual, and we've got it coming. So thank you to the heavens, basically. Rain, it's beautiful. I'm rosboundy psychic medium, bringing you not just a weather report, but the cards, the connection from spirit to through that realm into our living existence here, and giving you messages that may be relevant for you through the cards. Just a tool that we use. It's one of them, and how exciting they are. Good morning, Shaz. Lovely to see you here. You've got sunshine, or we've got grey skies and rain. It's lovely, lovely, lovely. So here we go to the cards anyway. It's what we're here for. So beautiful cards from Arana George. Lenormand deck, and that gorgeous depiction there of one of the cards. That is actually the garden card or the park. And the artwork is by Callie Lee French, L French, Callie L French, and of course Rana George has created this particular deck. It's gorgeous. This here is the guidebook, of course. I'm going to use that in a minute. What we have is the stars in the home space. We have, now I can't remember what this card is, boudoir, no, this is marketplace. So this is the market, and that is our theme for the day today. And here we have the scythe card in the workspace. Very appropriate. Let's go over to zoom in to them, because I can do that at a full zoom, I think. I've got the full capacity that I can use for this particular program. There we go. Now, here we are. And go to the comments, because I know I've just seen Michaela. Good morning, Michaela. Love the weather report. Yeah, well, I had to start with that because there's so much rain. I had the little bit of the flooding street thing happening first up, and that's what was in the little video I shared live at the time that it was raining. It still is raining, well, intermittent raining, but the street water has cleared off through the drains, which I dare say is a good thing. At least it shows they're working. And you had rain yesterday morning? Oh, wonderful. Hopefully it is the break of the season so that the farmers can get going in their seeding and all that stuff, prep for our food, basically. Good morning, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe. Good afternoon or good evening. Thank you. And hey, Sharon Gurley as well. So wonderful greetings. Thanks, Fiona. And it's so exciting, the rain, isn't it? Absolutely. Hopefully a drought breaker. We'll see. But at least it is freshening Mother Earth for the moment in our particular areas that it's falling. And good morning to Kerry Ann as well. Good morning, Ros, and all. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to read from the guidebook. Some of these, the interpretations are going to be a little different from what the creator has to what I feel instinctively, but I will read what the guidebook has for us. So we've got the 40. There's no corresponding playing card on this one, because with the Lenormand decks, they are only up to cards 36, 1 to 36. So that's what the corresponding references are for. Anything above 37 to whatever is the expanded areas in whoever deck you're using, they won't have the corresponding numbers. So I think I just moved that, didn't I? Anyway, card 40 being, oh, that's right at the end of the book. She doesn't have any extraneous at the end, so I've got to go right to the end. I went to the middle thinking it might be there. So it is market. So as we can see, since this is as close as I can get to this, just imagine that it is an Arabic style, the Middle East style of marketplace around Lebanon area. I think that's where Rana George is based most of these from, is that particular area. So imagine it in that context of busyness and the smells and the sights and all that you could possibly imagine for it. And Fiona, rain hit this morning. that it has stopped. We've had it a bit foggy. Oh, you had bad foggy. Oh, there you go. I don't. Well, I probably wasn't up quite early enough to experience the foggy. We haven't got the fogginess here, although can't see the top of the hills. I'm assuming it was because it was raining at the time. It is still actually a bit foggy up there. We haven't got the huge hills like the Adelaide Hills here, but it is starting to get into that arena of hilliness as it starts. I mean, the Adelaide Hills, it does end at Cape Jarvis, so, and leads into Kangaroo Island. So there you go. Now, market, let's get back to it. So from the pottery shop in this old souk, I presume I'm pronouncing that right, S-O-U-K, it's marketplace, we can see below its beautiful blue awning, which is here, and an apothecary, which would be one of those there, a spices and herbs shop, a fabrics and textiles store, that might be that one over there. It's very hard to see from here. That's the fabric and textile, so that might be the herbs and spices, and that might be the apothecary. And a barber, and on the top floor, oh, there must be top floors. There you go. Yes, there is. There's a window up there. A top floor is a seamstress, all in this cosy corner of this colourful bazaar. That's the word I was thinking of. Couldn't find it. We've been given it. So this is a bazaar style of marketplace, okay? And as with Rana George, she actually includes a couple of quotes from famous people, famous quotes. So I'll read these two. Agriculture. I just realised I haven't plugged in my microphone. Let's see if that makes a bit of a difference. It was taking it previously straight from the webcam or the internal microphone from the computer. Let me just see. I don't know whether it's even. Oh, there you go. Let me just have a check. I don't know whether I can do the output. Nah. Oh, well, if it picked it up, it did. If it didn't, it doesn't matter. Did it make a difference? Has anyone noticed? And here's the couple of quotes. Agriculture, manufactures, commerce and navigation, the four pillars of our prosperity, are the most thriving when left free to individual enterprise. It was Thomas Jefferson who wrote that, who maybe spoke that as well. And the next one is an Italian proverb. The buyer needs 100 eyes, the seller but one. Interesting concept, isn't it? And that's true. So, in a reading though, the market, otherwise known as the souk, encompasses all types of jobs and will take away the work aspect from the fox or any other work card if chosen to be included in the deck. Well, I do include all of the cards. Now, we haven't got the fox, that's fine, but a work card here, the side, is one of those. So I think really it's taking away that work and probably adding a little bit of playfulness into it. And the market represents all labour, trade, commerce and service, as well as bankers, sales, manufacturers, traders, consultants, artisans and labourers alike. Everyone is either looking for a service or providing one in some form or another. This card is your job, place of employment, office, business, occupation, profession, craft or career. And keep in mind that this one is the overall theme of our day-to-day. So what I'm sensing from this is to be industrious in some form. So here we have a note. This card is this is directly from Rana George, the note. This card is part of my 4 extra cards. It is not necessary to include it in your deck unless you're willing to free the other cards from the work feature. So the market is the work card should you choose to keep it. So we have got an overall work card, but it takes the work out of it. It's the pleasure of being able to observe all that we have in the services and products and the rest that we have around us. It's not necessarily that you're going to be purchasing all of them, but you as the seller, hence that Italian proverb, you as the seller have only that one intention of being able to sell your product or service. That's the one option that you have. You invite others to purchase from you, and that's that focus. But is it work? We're not being given that it's work today because of the fact that it's next to a work card with the side in the workspace. So it's an interesting concept, isn't it? Feel into it, what it means for you. I'm seeing the market days, and with the rain that we have here, and we do have farmers markets and artisan markets and that type of thing in the open air, out and about in these months. I think they tend to end around June because of dicey weather, the rain and the wind factors. Potentially there is going to be a market today or tomorrow somewhere in the Fleurieu Peninsula. So it has that sense of energy that brings forward a lovely, almost holiday aspect, because you've been given and shown all of these different varieties of goods and services around you as you walk through a marketplace as the customer potentially, and as the as the stall holder or business person, you are able to show that to many faces that would not see it otherwise, unless you were there. You have to be there to actually and be present to be yourself and invite people in to see your wares, what services you might offer. It's a lovely feeling. I've done marketplaces obviously in both aspects, as far as a customer and as a stall holder many times. And it is a wonderful environment and energy that permeates the whole arena of wherever the marketplace is being held. I do enjoy them. They are a bit of work when you're a stall holder, but they are so worth it, because you tend to be in that mindset of not just selling, you're just being you and showing yourself that you offer. I've been there as psychic medium reader as well as selling products when I did Tri Nature many years ago and some other products. It's wonderful feeling. Essential oils, all sorts of stuff. It was lovely. Even doing the sound healing services and stuff like that. Horseman technique, blah, blah, blah. You can offer so much in variety because of its mobility as well. Okay, so feel that sense of energy. If there is one and you're in good weather, go and visit the market today. Is that the message that you're getting? So there we go. Now, let's move over to the stars. Did I finish that one? Yes, I did. So let's move over to the stars, card number 16, and this one does have that reference to Six of Hearts of the regular playing deck. Okay, so here we have the millions of stars being depicted here. I mean, I've got no idea what number is actually shown on this particular card, but we know that there is uncountable stars out there. And this is shining the light on the ocean that's there with the beautiful waves rolling in, and the light potentially of the moon glowing and shining on that. Or is that a lighthouse? Let's see what the guidebook is giving us for this one. Okay. Yeah, that's it reminds me of that Jesus statue that's on there. Is it, now I can't remember where it is, in the Mediterranean anyway. Having a little closer look. Yeah. Okay, shimmering, glimmering stars fill up the night sky over this Mediterranean coast. Thought I was right. Engulfing and wrapping the midnight skies like a coat of diamonds, scintillating in a mesmerising spread. And aren't they? And the two quotes we have, the first one is from Ovid. My hopes are not always realised, but I always hope. That reminds me of that wish upon the stars. And the second quote is, to desire is to obtain, to aspire is to achieve. And that is by James Allen. So if you recognise those two people, but they are wonderful quotes to have put in at that spot. In the reading, the stars open the reading, bringing hope, aspiration, direction, vision, guidance, and the bright side of things. Keeping this in mind, it's in our home space. Okay, so this is our personal territory, our home, the people within it. Okay, as we're reading this the meaning that Rana George has given to it. So when this card lands in the last position, well, it's not, it's just in a position, it brings success and favourable outcomes. Your light is starting to shine. So the stars bring happiness, unless it's talking about a vast web or a spread of something like an expansion or dispersion. Context is everything. So the stars is about sending your request out to the universe. And it is my intention card. So Rana has set this as the intention card, and that's where it did pop into my mind already about that old-fashioned little saying, wish upon a star, wish I might, wish I may, wish I might. That's the first star of the night that you see. I know there was a little verse that I used to recite quite often when I saw the first star of the night. Gorgeous energies with this. So certainly as far as your home space goes, what you're wanting for your family and what direction you feel that you're taking your family goals and intentions, wish upon the stars with this one. Know that it's going to be favorable, and that putting the focus on your intention, that it is sending up that energy to the stars, hope and possibilities there. Okay, and we're going to move over to the card number 10, the Scythe. Just moving that one across. I was going the wrong way. Silly me. 16 and 10 is less. I went the other way. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. Here we are with the Scythe, a tool for work, and yet we've got the marketplace has taken out the work for our work card. Interestingly, so a dangerous sharp-edged scythe leans on the terrace step wall. We can see the last zigzag clearing made by its swift action, and there it is. So it's done its grid work and it's at rest. So this is our workspace at rest. You can correlate this one to the Jack of Diamonds, I think that might be. It doesn't look like a king, looks like a jack, so that would be the 11 in my numerology calculations. So there you go. That's only the way that I would do it. Fiona, thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to see you, because you do usually do the whoops, sorry, I had something open there. So I've missed some of the comments. Let me go back to this. I'm going to do the comments again before. So mine was it was frozen until I closed something else above. Let me have a look because I've missed them. Right, the last comment I think there was this morning, that the rain that you've had this morning up north, Fiona. Great. So responding to, can hear you quite fine before you plugged in and after you plugged in, Ros. Okay, that's good. Yes, it's dropped down now. Oh, there you go. Hopefully you can still hear me. Good morning, Joe. Morning, Ros. I'm at a chook and produce auction now. A new experience for me. There you go. That's a market. That's a market in action. How synchronous. What synchronicity is that? I mean, that really is a woo-woo thing, isn't it? I love how the cards work out. Beautiful. And Fiona, here's the numerology. Thank you so much. I knew you'd have it, and that's where I noticed I had something holding up my chat stream. So let's have a look. So the day number, I'm going to have to, with the cam, I can't hold that there. So the day number is 22 or 4, and the cards add up to a 9 from the look of that. So thank you so much for that, Fiona. And Shaz, you lost the sound just now. Was good but dropped off. Drop volume, Ros, your sound goes down. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Ros, yeah, I thought that. I fix up when finished, Ros. I missed J or K. Okay, but that's all right. Look, we get the gist of all that goes on with these morning sessions, don't we? You can still hear, but I have to put the phone right up to my ear. Oh, okay. Can't hear, not loud. Turn on the microphone. The microphone is on. Did plug it in and okay, but now Ros is very soft. I'm taking it out. If there's did plug it in and okay, but now Ros' voice is very soft. No, it's in the wrong one, Fiona. Oh, that's just where the numerology went. She's going to be upset when she sees these messages. Nah, but hopefully you did hear at least, even if you had to have it right up to your ear. I'd hate to have to do all this again. Well, I just won't be. What you need to be doing then, maybe that's a lesson. So that's better than before. Yeah, well, I took the microphone out. Obviously, I can't plug in or unplug. I can't plug in while I'm actually in the process of the live stream. But that's okay. We learn as we go along, don't we? So all good now. I hope that you can all hear again properly. And I took away the thing that was blocking my scrolling happening. And hallelujah, it's better now. Oh, there you go. Yep, I heard. Yep. Oh, there you go. So no, missed most of it. Oh, there. Well, okay. Either it's what we're being given is an opportunity to learn to lip read if you want to go back and listen to all of that, or try to listen to all of that. Whether the recording itself is actually going to be a better sound or not, who knows? What we'll do is just interpret for ourselves what the cards up until the now is. With the stars, it is that wish upon a star in the home space. So we've got the plethora. I'll just read quickly what was in the guidebook again. So I won't do the quotes, but I'll just read quickly the little section that's got the meaning of it. So it's shimmering, glimmering stars fill up the night sky over this Mediterranean coast, engulfing and wrapping the midnight skies like a coat of diamonds scintillating in a mesmerizing spread. So in the card reading, the stars open the reading, bringing hope, aspiration, direction, vision, guidance, and the bright side of things. So it brings happiness, and unless it's talking about a vast web or a spread of something, you might have something extremely big going on, like an expansion or dispersion. Context is everything. So the stars is about sending your request out to the universe. It is her intention card, Rana George's intention card. So how I'd summarised it was, if there's something that you're needing to put out with your family as intentions and goals, now is the time to do it, is today. Bring those thoughts into your intentions and send to the stars. Wish upon a star, that old saying that I can remember as a child when you first saw the first star of night. Wish I might wish upon a star tonight. That's what I remember as a kid. So there we go. And Fiona's saying exactly the same. Hallelujah, so much better now. Can hear Ros Gurley. Yep. And definitely, hopefully, more rain. Well, we've got the start of it. Absolutely hope for more. That's an intention as well. And that the grasses grow quickly. Now, here we are at the scythe. We shall read the card for the scythe, the meanings for the scythe. So it is the dangerous sharp-edged scythe, leans on a terrace step wall. We can see the last zigzag clearing made by its swift action, as we can. And it's at rest now, so there's time to rest. The two quotes that are here, the first is Nicola Machiavelli: never was anything great achieved without danger. And the quote from Victor Hugo is, concision in style, precision in thought, decision in life. Interesting. That one needs a bit more thought. Anyway, the scythe is a sharp ending, a strong decisive action, a clean cut, a clearing of some sort, a severing, or a complete separation. It can sometimes come up as a warning of danger or accidents. It describes any type of surgery or procedure of any work using a sharp, precise object. This card can also be talking about a sharp tool, needles, thorns, or a simple splinter. The scythe is the precision card. So the context is, that's giving an example, which is interesting when mentioning the danger or accidents, because we had a blackout last night here, which was caused by an accident the street away on the Port Elliot to Victor Harbour Road. Someone had, somehow collided with a Stobie pole and we had a blackout. It took ages, and the diversion or detour was along our street. So it was very busy audibly and visually from the number of cars going past that there was something that had happened. So as we can see here, the definite cut where this scythe has done its thing as the tool that it is meant to be. um, there were people working late into the night last night that were bringing back our power. What we have here is the work that is necessary. Sometimes the sharp cut is necessary, that sharp ending is necessary, but we have this at rest right now. And because we've got the marketplace next to it, the marker, that's the souk, we are able to feel that lessening of what is work and creating it more as something that's a pleasure. And isn't it wonderful when you're out and about? And this could be just mowing the lawn if you've got dry enough weather to do that today. I won't be mowing as it's too wet. Yay, the rain has come. At least some of it. It is in this workspace that time to now appreciate what work you have done to date, what has been that work, and you can still meander through it today if you are at your work, but with that sense of seeing the results of where you're up to, and can stage it a little more and bring it into that bit more of a fun zone is what I'm feeling with this. The tool is designed to be an easy to use tool, keep the blade sharp, and it's even easier to make its cuts and create more of that is a swing that can be in time with music or anything like vacuuming or cleaning your workspace or anything like that. Put it to that ease and into something that can be made more fun. Enjoyment, because if you're not enjoying your work, why are you doing it? I know some tasks within our workspace, wherever we work, can be a bit drudgery and boring and etc. But the work itself should be something you enjoy, or why you're doing it. Change it up. Cut yourself off from that and shift into what are the delights of other things that you might possibly be able to do as your employment, as your income generation, because that's what we work for, isn't it? Income generation. Here we have it perfectly in a marketplace. I work from home and love it. So, we've got the variety, and whatever sense of what you want to be involved in is here. Explore it. That's our theme for the day today. And it can be that's within the realms of what you wish for. Put it into the intention and do it. Okay, so there we are. And Fiona, you're glad you had you mowed the lawns last week. Yes, well, mine were done last week too, so I don't really need to do them at all. Beautiful reading. I really enjoyed that one. We've got a nice variety of potential with that market space. Think through some of the markets, just revision it for yourself. Some of the markets you may have walked through, and the delights and the smells and the excitement. Well, I get excited when I see some of the food vans, but the variety of things that you normally would not have at home, and being able to purchase already produced yummies or products, or be shown different services that are available that you would never even have thought about. It's all so much with wonderful potential in that reading today. Feel into it with your spirit guidance as to what it's meaning for you specifically. You know your environment and your life best, and what you have from within you. So do sit with the cards. I think I've posted the card spread itself individually into my Facebook page. It's on Pinterest and other spaces. I think it's in LinkedIn this morning, and what's that old one? Not TikTok. Yes, it is TikTok, as well as the X, the one that was Twitter. So there's several places you can find the card, like the photo of the card spread. So sit with it for a little while and ask Spirit to guide you even more deeply into what it means for you as the message. Okay? And thank you, Ros Gurley. Happy Saturday and all to all around the globe. Good afternoon, good evening. Michaela's got those beautiful emojis. Lovely, thank you. And Fiona, on multitasking, you're cooking, washing, and typing. Sometimes we can do that, absolutely. And Shaz is saying, catch you later, Fiona, and have a great day. Absolutely. So thank you to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your time with me. I'm very thankful that I have power now to be able to share this space and the technology with you so that you yourselves can grow in your spiritual growth and connection with your spirit family in whatever way that means for you. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste. Oh, rain's heavier there. It's just coming down again now here too. Yay for the rain. Bye for now.